David Burke, the musician professionally known as D4vd, has been charged with first-degree murder in the death of 14-year-old Celeste Rivas Hernandez. He is currently in police custody, facing the potential of the death penalty, and recent reports suggest his safety in jail is now a major concern. As the investigation deepens, authorities are uncovering a mounting collection of evidence that may link Burke to additional victims, causing his music label, Interscope Records, to distance itself from the growing controversy. The LAPD arrested the 21-year-old singer late Thursday afternoon at a residence in the Hollywood Hills. Footage captured by the California Post showed officers in tactical gear taking him into custody before placing him in a patrol vehicle. Law enforcement had reportedly been investigating Burke for months in connection with the death of Celeste Rivas, whose remains were discovered in the trunk of his Tesla last September. While an investigative grand jury was convened last year, no immediate indictment followed, leaving the public to wonder what ultimately triggered this sudden arrest. Allegations first emerged after the girl's decomposing remains were found inside the front trunk of a Tesla linked to Burke on September 8, 2025. According to prosecutors, Celeste weighed approximately 130 pounds when she went missing, but was just 70 pounds when police recovered her body. While some initially speculated that the body had been dismembered, officials indicated that the condition of the remains was likely due to the advanced state of decomposition after being left in the car for an extended period. Investigators had been called to a Hollywood tow yard after reports of a foul odor coming from the impounded vehicle, which had been abandoned. Neighbors near Burke's mansion later confirmed that the same Tesla had been parked outside the singer's home for weeks before it was taken to the impound lot, raising the possibility that Celeste had been inside the car during that entire time. Following a subsequent raid on Burke's residence, authorities seized multiple computers, and forensic analysis reportedly revealed hundreds of hours of illegal content involving underage individuals. Prosecutors have now filed formal charges, including continuous sexual assault against a minor under the age of 14. Legal experts suggest this evidence could be a decisive factor for the prosecution, as consent laws do not apply to individuals under that age. Furthermore, the district attorney is attempting to link this alleged relationship directly to the murder charge by arguing that Celeste was killed to prevent her from exposing the singer's actions, which threatened to destroy his lucrative career. The medical examiner recently confirmed that Celeste's death was a homicide caused by multiple penetrating injuries. The autopsy detailed a horrific scene, noting bilateral dismemberment of the limbs and several missing body parts. Despite these findings, Burke's defense team maintains his innocence, asserting that he did not cause her death. The legal proceedings are expected to be lengthy, with the district attorney's office managing approximately 40 terabytes of evidence as they prepare to convince a jury beyond a reasonable doubt. As Burke awaits trial, his own family has declined to assist him, and reports indicate they are fighting grand jury subpoenas seeking their testimony. Meanwhile, the singer is being held in a segregated, high-security jail cell under strict rules, with limited recreation time and no contact with other inmates due to credible threats against his life. The tension surrounding the case even reached the courthouse recently, where a bomb threat caused a temporary evacuation during one of his appearances. The investigation remains ongoing, with prosecutors urging anyone with information about Burke or this crime to contact the LAPD or the district attorney's office. Celeste's family has spoken out, confirming they were aware of her relationship with the singer, and online communities continue to scrutinize digital evidence, including burner accounts that may link the victim to Burke. If these allegations are proven in court, this will likely stand as one of the most disturbing criminal cases involving a public figure in recent years. If you found this update informative, please consider liking this video or sharing your thoughts in the comments below. Multiple witnesses have already testified, but again, David's family argues that because details were hidden from them, they don't know why they're being called as key witnesses. But the appeals court has given the judge 10 days to respond. And whatever the judge decides will determine if David's parents and brother have to testify or not. And TMZ sources continue to claim that David will likely be charged for the murder of Celeste Rivas. Interestingly, David's brother has refused to do anything, and in a recent Instagram post actually supported Celeste. He posted this on his Instagram. TMZ reported that apparently David is in one of the most dangerous jails in the US. These are his conditions in the jail. He is being held in a segregated jail cell and escorted to the showers every other day. He is only allowed to make phone calls on days that he showers. He gets 3 hours of recreation time with fresh air per week, but he gets no TV access. He gets no contact with visitors or other inmates during assigned recreation time. Allegedly, David not being allowed any contact with other inmates is due to threats he received. Pets don't last long in jail, and David knows this. If the inmates catch him alone, he's not going to survive. A week ago, David was staying in a $15,000 a month rental in Hollywood. And according to law enforcement sources, now he is being held in a segregated single jail cell with some pretty strict rules. He is not on suicide watch. He gets escorted from his jail cell to shower, which he gets to do every other day. And he's only allowed to make phone calls on those shower days. He gets some recreation time, but only 3 hours a week. And he has no contact with the other inmates during that rec time. He does not have access to a TV. He can't have any visitors right now. And he currently has no money on his books, so he can't buy any extras and has to rely on the bare minimum provided by the facility. To give you an idea of just how much David's life is in danger, there was recently a bomb threat in the court that he's being tried in. One tweet about the situation read, "What a complete circus this turned into." They're in the middle of the first court appearance for singer D4vd, who's now officially hit with first degree for killing 14-year-old Celeste Rivas Hernandez, mutilating her body and allegedly doing it because she was a witness. And suddenly, a bomb threat gets called in. Everyone gets yanked out. Bomb squad and dogs sweep the place. Total panic outside the LA County Courthouse. And then they give the alcohol with no device found. This case is already beyond disturbing with the death penalty on the table in California. And now this nonsense on top of it. The evil and chaos in this world just keeps piling up. Sickening. What happened? Well, right now we're just investigating a possible bomb. Does it have anything to do with anything going on today? Like the case? We just have to check the area, make sure everything's clear, and then we'll get you guys right back in. Perfect. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Leaving this area sterile as of now because I know people want to come in and talk. So, I'd rather address everybody and kind of go over that route. Right now, I have a dog running through the building to make sure everything is good to go. Once I get the okay, I will let y'all guys back in. It'll be the district attorney who is going after David. Recently gave an interview where he revealed that Celeste's murder was premeditated. Celeste was a witness in the ongoing investigation regarding David's relationship with her, a minor. On that particular evening, Celeste posed a threat to David. If she would testify against him, he would lose everything. He murdered her. Celeste wasn't even the only underage individual that David was involved with. Allegedly, there were more victims. Can you clarify something? Again, it came out today, but I just want to make sure I'm accurate. Your theory of the case is that Burke allegedly lured Celeste out to this property that she was going to report. Was she going to report him to the police about there? She was tagging David a lot, and he would even res-hair her stories. This post really made me gasp because we see she did a story and she did a Q&A, and they said, "Not going to lie, David is kind of hot." And you can see her take a photo with a ring with a tattoo that says David on her finger. From the prison threats to the court chaos to the claims that more victims could be involved, this case is no longer just about one shocking arrest. It's about what investigators believe happened behind the scenes and whether the full truth is finally starting to come out. And if even half of these allegations are proven in court, then this could become one of the most disturbing celebrity criminal cases we've seen in years. So, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think David's legal team has any chance of fighting this? Or is this case already too far gone?